The What's Happening Hoke Show is filmed before a live audience and is sponsored by the Rock of Hoke, Rockfish Motor Speedway. What's happening, Hoke? We're back. Heated topic, important topic to talk about when you talk about the county's money and mismanagement of funds. We want to go on record. We're not making any accusations. No. Nor naming any parties that might be involved or not involved, because the state CPA is all up to the light. They've already said what's happened. It's just now, are they going to refer charges or what's going to be the fix?
And look, all I want to say to the people of Hoke County is, and I'm just a little old retired Army diesel mechanic working for the local paper. What I want to say is I think our citizens need to be informed. I think our citizens need to be aware of what's going on. I'm not running for office. I'm just a guy. Glenn and I have been working on this show, trying to promote it, and we want people to become aware. And that's where we got the idea.
The next meeting is on Monday.
They're having a called budget meeting on Monday. They did not. Did they set a time, Brownie? They did not set a time. That's another thing.
So there's a called meeting budget on Monday. Don't know the time. However, we can bring in. What's Happening Hoke Show can be there.
If you can make it, it's my deadline day, and I got the thing at night.
Well, you can find out the time. I'll be there.
All right. We pretty much covered the gamut of news. Now it's the most important part of the day.
Well, the most fun part.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sports. Streaming live. You've already seen on the What's Happening Hoke Show on YouTube my interview with Coach Parrish this week. And let me tell you, it was hot out there.
I saw you.
They're getting it in. They had an average of 60 players. I think it's 75 on Wednesday, but the numbers have been as high as 100 after practice. What's key is this is volunteer. This is not mandatory report day, which is 1 August.
I absolutely love it. These guys are going out there in 100-degree weather, and they're committing themselves to getting better for the fall.
Exactly.
I'm telling you what, I've been here since 2001. I don't want to knock any previous coach, but the facts are the facts, Glenn. This is the most I've seen in spring workouts.
Let's be clear and pull it back a little bit.
All right, he's back.
Everybody's undefeated on June 25th.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody's undefeated. Everybody's going to win a state championship.
Yeah.
So, but it's encouraging.
Okay.
And as I posted on Facebook, I'm proud of the kids because of their work ethic.
But
if this is any indication, then we're set up for a great season.
We're looking for someone out there in the community who's willing to sponsor the athlete of the week.
Yeah, we're going to have the offensive and defensive player of the week. August 25th, the GPS highlight reel returns.
Ooh.
All the highlights, kickoff, of course, is August 21st. You're already seeing some of the highlights of the races and everything. So when we all roll up into the GPS highlight reel, and you can sponsor that segment of the What's Happening Hoke Show via the sports page.
What do we got tonight? Tonight is a scrimmage game. I think they're
7-on-7.
7-on-7, and I'm going to go out there. Glenn's going to the Rockfish meeting.
Community meeting right here. I'm gonna cover that.
And so, how many more days of 7-on-7s do they have?
Well, 7-on-7 is just a glorified. Nobody's hitting on 7-on-7.
Okay.
Everybody looks good in shorts. But that's going to continue throughout the month. They're going to take a break for the 4th of July, of course. They come back to practice on the 7th. And then they've got the big coaches tournament on Greensboro that is going to be 20 through 24 July.
All the coaches.
That's the football staff in Greensboro, the NCCA clinic.
If you can go to that would be a good one to go to, because you'll have every coach, every athletic director from the state of North Carolina, and they will come to Greensboro.
Right, in Greensboro.
They'll come to Greensboro at the Coliseum. They also have a retail vendors area, and I think
they can set up what's happening. Yeah, let's go.
It just depends on what day it is, and they charge you.
Well, it's the 20th through the 24th that whole week.
I can't do
so
that.
That's tough. But what's important when they come back, that's when we're going to get into the scrimmages. Official practice is 1 August. Okay, 1 August practice opens, and then we're counting down to hit day. You gotta have those 10 days of.
I love that day.
We're gonna be out there for hit day, and then all the scrimmages, and then on 21 August, New Hanover, Raz Archery Stadium. We play a tough schedule, as it is with the SEC.
Yeah.
And that front schedule, New Hanover, Jack Britt, 71st, Southview, Rocky Mount.
That's tough.
As encouraging as the summer workouts are, I hope we're that good, man, because we don't shy away from anybody.
Well, now with Tom Paris leading the front there, we've been scheduling some teams that have some oomph under them. Now we did get dumped off of Westover, but we picked up Rocky Mount.
Right.
So I think it's going to be good.
No easy wins on that schedule, but I mean, I'm just saying, as hard a conference as we play in, I'm not, it just is what it is. But to be the man, you got to beat the man, and you want to play a competitive schedule when you go into the playoffs, and that's where we want to be. We haven't been in the playoffs since 2012.
I'm a firm believer that is the same thing. If you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. But there are some folks who say when you play a tough schedule up front, you beat yourself up for the end. What do you
Well,
say to
we
that?
witnessed in the previous years, we used to talk about it with Coach Bryant, Coach Butts, we ran that same gauntlet of schedule where we would open up with, it wasn't New Hanover, but we would go
Hogger.
we had Jack Brett, and then we had the 71st in Southview. That same year, 2008, that's when they won the state championships. And we limped into the Richmond game in May.
So there's a little bit of truth to that.
Yeah, there's a little bit of truth. I think it is. I mean, I'm just gonna say, maybe we should play a schedule like Pinecrest. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, Union Pines. You look at the number of 4A schools on there. Just saying, guy.
Well, they do it at
When
basketball.
they open up the conference, they're like 7-0, 5-0, and we're sitting there with that gun. And then when they get in the conference, the Chad separates from the wheat.
Right.
Richmond County, Scott, Purnell Smith, Lumberton, Pinecrest, and then us. Well, I mean, and I'm not knocking them, hey, but I think strategically they're just smart.
Well, it's seriously done in basketball. I do know that for a fact, where you play all these cream puffs early to get your overall record.
I'm just saying, it is what it is.
Well,
I mean, stats don't lie. But, I'm anxious to get into the schedule. We got a defensive coordinator that came out of Scotland County.
James Cole.
So that's a game, the Hope County Scotland game. Earmark that one. Always earmark the Pinecrest game. Big changes this year. I think senior night's going to be the third game of the year.
Yeah, it's kind of early.
Yeah, and that's just to get all that melancholy stuff out of the way. I mean, I sort of agree with it. Other schools have done that as well. So we'll see. I think it's a strategic move, but a good move. And then, of course, homecoming was always a distraction.
Oh yeah, all the lights, bells, and whistles. Hey, congratulations, University of Virginia, for winning the College World Series, the first national championship for an ACC school. I mean, for the Cavaliers, but they are an ACC school. And tonight is the NBA draft. Do you get into it much, or?
I think Okafor is probably going to be the #1 draft pick.
Okafor or the Towns guy?
Yeah, the guy from Kentucky. So I mean, but I don't really get into it. Who's got the #1 pick?
Oh gosh, you would have asked me that. I lost the top of my head.
But I mean, anyway, hey, let me back up a second, back to football. Brandon Smith,
Watching.
the Shrine Bowl Combine, ran a 40-yard dash, 4.2 seconds. Not once, twice.
Hey, throw it
4 watches.
Wow.
All hit at the same time.
Woo!
That's Deion Sanders right there.
That's if he had a little more height, but I'm telling you what,
Brother,
Brandon Smith
you can't hit what you can't see.
That's true.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, Deion, he was a showman, but he was also a little bit taller.
And he plays
that's what-
defensive back. Did you see? Well, he's a utility guy. He's an athlete. We're gonna see him all over the field, but he's not gonna sneak up on anybody. We know that. He showed out last year. Introduced himself well in the Lumberton game with those 3 touchdowns. And so,
What? Let me ask you.
That's what we got.
That's offensively. Do you see anybody that stands out on the defense so far that I need to look today?
Donovan Work, he's looking good. 6'2", 245 pounds.
And thick, bud.
NCAA qualifier, he's on my watch list.
I like
And then, of
Donovan.
course, I'm always partial to running backs. Jacob Russell. He'll be on both sides of the ball as well.
Right.
Did not see him in summer workouts, but it is volunteer. I'm just saying. I don't think you need to be alarming. It is volunteer workouts, but yeah.
All right. Well, let's round it out and finish out the show with Rockfish Speedway.
And let's talk racing.
What's happening, Hope Show? Rockfish Speedway. You were there.
Well, I'll just go straight to it. The Legends race. Fast Eddie Daniels was going for win number 7.
Okay. I'm gonna add when you get to the point. I'm gonna ask you something.
And he was beaten by Billy Gomez Jr. Exciting race. Billy Gomez Jr. was spun out twice.
Before you get to that part, let me ask you, because I didn't see that part, who was the leader on lap 1?
On lap 1, it was Billy Gomez Jr. who won the heat.
Okay, so he won the heat
He
race.
was leading. In lap 8 is when the first spin out occurred. Am I right? Earl Richardson's in the house with me. Yeah, on lap 8. So, was it
Intentional?
intentional? Was Billy Gomez Jr. blocking as Fast Eddie contended? Because Fast Eddie told me, he said, hey, he spun himself out, he hit the brakes. And he pulled down low in front of him.
I saw the interview with them.
Now, on the second time, which happened.
Oh, so there was 2 times?
Oh, there was twice, yes. On the second spin out, that was going almost towards the end in lap 22, 23. And basically, it happened again. Billy Gomez Jr., they say guard your line, pull down low. Fast Eddie came over top of him, spun him out. Both times, Fast Eddie was sent to the back. This is the exciting part about it. Lap 8-10, Fast Eddie was sent to the back.
Okay.
Comes all the way back to the second place. Lap 22. Comes around, spun him out again. Fast Eddie gets sent to the back again.
Did he come back?
Yes. Fast Eddie came all the way back.
Eddie
there was
got
a caution. Right, he came all the way back. Fast Eddie's in second. We're on lap 24. We're talking green, white checker. In the 42 Alpha car. And Fast Eddie
Michael McDonald
collided. And then Fast Eddie was in the last car.
I didn't see the act. I saw the after the wreck. So I don't know if you got the actual wreck with Michael McDonald and Fast Eddie Daniels. I saw Earl Richardson and Bill Dover come running over there. Eddie was hot, man.
Eddie was a little warm.
He was a little warm.
You see the video was muted, but he thought he was blocked. And you saw in the interview in the post.
By McDonald?
He thought he was blocked by McDonald and or Tyler Cushing, the 32K car.
Oh, well, now,
And then, of course, the other part was with Billy Gomez Jr. guarding the line, pulling down in front of him. He didn't win his case.
Now, let me tell you this. If I'm in the lead on the last lap of a race and a chance to win, there's an opportunity that I might block you.
Right.
And if you spin me out on the last lap, I'm pretty much saying Rubin's racing. However,
Thank you.
But if you spun him out one time, you spun him out twice, and then you spin him out a third time.
Well, there was on the second time he was spun out, he didn't get the benefit of the doubt because of what happened the first time.
Okay.
Now, it could have been judgmental any time. The first spin out, and Fast Eddie told me, said, he spun himself out because he hit the brakes.
Right.
And when you saw the second one, it's like he was right on top of him.
Right.
But rubbing his race, I agree with you.
But, we do have to take care of the race cars. We do need to take, a lot of people got a lot of money in these cars. First of all, I can't afford a Legends car. I wish I could, because I would go out there and have me a blast. But all I got to say about that is, after watching the post-race interview on the winner's circle,
Right.
it seemed like to me cooler heads prevailed.
Well, the thing about it, and what you saw was immediately after the wreck, and yeah, they were high. So just like anything else, anyone that's in media that has any kind of sense, you give them a time to cool off. Fast Eddie was gracious enough to talk to me as well as Billy Gomez Jr. And thanks to both of those guys who sit down.
Who won the 600cc?
In the 600, you had Matt Jones,
And that first
the
time?
27. He's the first time winner this year?
No.
First time in 600.
First time in
in the
600.
600s,
So
okay.
he's won the 270. The thing about the 600 and the 270 is you got a different winner each week. But a lot of these guys aren't making it to each race every week, too.
Oh, okay.
I think Tim Nye had a wedding to go to. He's a 3-time winner in the 600. So that's leading to it,
Losing
too.
some points, though.
Exactly. And when you look at that, that's going to cost you sooner or later. And you just can't make every race.
Right.
Now, you saw in the interview, Billy Gomez Jr. talking about he may not make this race because he had a wedding to go to. That's going to be huge.
That's good. The points races at Rockfish are going to be tight. Let me ask you in the 270s. Who took care of the 270s?
270, there was the 18 car, Andrew, I can't think.
Yoko.
No, not Andrew Yoko. He's the 00.
Okay.
I had to get his name.
Okay, and then
But a new winner again.
first time winner.
And then in the pro go-karts, you saw in the interview Levi Brown talking a lot of stuff to the Gomez racing team, talking about saying, hey, I'm going to You know, I don't care what kind of engine they got. So he really technically won the pro kart and the mini kart.
Jason Brown.
Jason Brown
in the 270.
In the 270, the 18 car.
Let's
New winner.
Go ahead.
So, and here's the thing. Whether you want to look at it as Billy Gomez Jr. is 2 and 6, or Fast Eddie Daniels is 6 and 2, somebody in the Legends division has to stand up and challenge these two guys.
I
We're
think
going to be watching this the next 5 months.
I think Michael McDonald's going to be one of those guys. He just has to get some things right. And who's
Jonathan
the other guy?
Kroon was not there.
Kroon
I was looking with Jonathan
Kroon can win that.
But I mean, so we can go back and forth and talk about Fast Eddie Daniels and Billy Gomez Jr., but who's going to challenge them? 5 months of racing to go. It's still early, but I'm just saying. That has been the most dominant race to watch, other than the Pro Go-Kart Mini.
Right.
Josh Gomez down there doing his thing in the Pro Karts. Who's going to step up and challenge those guys in the Legends race?
So if somebody would put me behind the wheel, I think I could
Really?
challenge not the Legends. I need a few practice laps, but I want to run Brownie and Levi.
Really?
I want to race them.
Not me. I don't think the car's big enough to fit. That's okay.
All right,
But in the world of sports, I mean, you got your football going on, and you got the racing going on, they're going parallel, and it's all brought to you by the sports page. Now, I'll be out next week to get, talk to them again. I'm going to hang a lot more video from the football practice, talk to the seniors. I talked to Donovan Work as well as Brandon Smith. So you want to see that interview as well.
I think Donovan Worth's a D1 candidate.
Yeah, he is. He definitely qualified. All he needs to just sign him up.
All right.
And so definitely, he's on my watch list as well as many others. All young freshman, sophomore line.
It's a big young class.
So our offensive line was really young, but they had a lot of playing to grow up fast. So that's going to be interesting to watch as well.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head to the football game. You're gonna head to the Rockfish
Rockfish meeting tonight, right here at the community board meeting. Get some good video of the 7-on-7, and we'll be right back here next Thursday here on the What's Happening Hoke Show. Like and share our Facebook page, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's for Hoke, by Hoke. If you got an event or something you want coverage on, hit up GPS Photography and Video, nonboys.com. Let us know. We'll come out there and film it and gather it for you. But we're taking you all the way up to kickoff, man, 21 August. And week 9 at the Rock of Hope this weekend. And this race is sponsored by who, Earl?
Rockfish Christian.
Rockfish Christian Academy. Yes. Rockfish Christian Academy this Saturday. Never want to miss it. I'm anxious to see if Billy Gomez Jr. shows up, or is he going to the wedding? He said, Glenn, I am married. Hey, I'm just saying, guy, who wears the pants? I'm looking forward to seeing that, and that's just a hit on Billy Gomez Jr. As well as all the races out at the Rock of Hope, who sponsors our show. Thank them for all access, as well as Coach Paris for the football. As well as for the football. So if you want to sponsor the show, 910-257-0526. Inbox me on Facebook or How None, and we'll get you squared away.
Thanks, man. It's been fun today.
Yeah, it's been heated. Got a good story. So want to keep our eyes on this budget thing. It is what it is, but it's going to shift itself out.
Maybe they want to sponsor
when they do
the show.
the investigate.
Maybe they want
I would love for one of the county commissioners to come on. So
Let's see if we can get Alan
open
Thomas over here.
Sure. We'll call his office. As well as the sheriff. Last note, this weekend, Sheriff Peterkin is doing a summit. I don't know where the location is.
East Hope Middle School.
East Hope Middle School. Do you have a time on that?
No, but I can find it fast.
East Hope Middle School this Saturday. Sheriff Peterkin is doing a summit based on how churches can protect themselves based on the incident that happened last Wednesday.
Yeah, just be looking at it. Go to our website and check it out.
We'll keep
And
you posted on that. I tried to get in touch with the sheriff's department actually to see some of the topics that we're going to talk about, but if everything works out right, depending on if I'm at the Rock, I may try to get out there and film some of that.
12 to 2 East Hope Middle School.
12 to 2.
The summit on the safety in the churches.
So there you go. I will try to get out there and then I'll run over to the Rock and bring that to you. If you got an event out there, let us know. We'll hook it up. For How None, I'm Glenn Young. We'll see you next week.